Yeah. Wow. Your brother from the gutter back behind the wood for the open bar. You're damn tootin' on Victory Tuesday. That's right. Some podcasts have Victory Monday. I do Victory Tuesday. Why? Because number one, I like to be different. And number two, I'm too wiped out to do it on Sunday nights. So I do it on Monday nights. But what a game. What a game. The Bills off to their best start since 1992. Wow, since the Super Bowl era. It kind of reminded me of the game against Miami back in the old days when Jim Kelly was the quarterback, and it was one of those statement games where Kelly ran it in. It wasn't from 26 yards. I mean, it's Jim Kelly, for Christ's sakes. But I mean, he ran it in from like 4 or 5 yards against Miami. I think it was in Miami, and scored the winning touchdown. It was a big game. Same thing here. It's definitely the play of the year so far in the NFL. Josh Allen's 26-yard scramble. I mean, the guy drops back to pass. I don't really think he was going to throw it anyways, but he drops back and everybody spreads out and he just decides, fuck it, man, I'm going to take it myself. 4th and 2. You got to like it. McDermott's finally got some balls. He's going for it on 4th and 2. A couple of years ago, he would have kicked the field goal or something. Josh takes off. He dodges one guy, runs over another guy in the end zone, dodges a few guys on the way to the end zone. And, who's going to stop him? You know what I mean? So, I mean, just an awesome fucking run from Josh Allen. I mean, the dude is just phenomenal. I mean, what can you say? I think this team, I will go on to say this is the more mature version of Josh Allen that we're getting. This is the most mature Josh Allen that we've got so far. He doesn't have to do it all himself. He's got Shakir, Cooper, made some nice plays, Knox. So he's got some playmakers around him. He's got a running game now, which we never had, which Kansas City now has to respect. Our offensive line is more physical than it had been in the past. We run the ball better. So his surrounding cast is better, even though that's all you heard about was, hey, they going to name Digsy. What are they going to do with Digsy? How are they going to win? And Gabe Davis, who I always thought was mediocre at best, okay? Now you've got an outstanding rookie, Keon Coleman, who didn't play yesterday, an awesome young tight end in Dalton Kincaid, which, by the way, of course, he didn't play yesterday either, and we still beat the Chiefs. You've got Amari Cooper, Shakir. I mean, the kid leads the league in yards after catch. What's his name? Caught his first touchdown catch yesterday. Curtis Samuel. You got Mac, Mac Hollins. And you've got a stable of good running backs as well with Cook and Davis and Ty Johnson. So this is the best supporting cast that he's had. And he doesn't have to put on the Superman cape on every fucking play like he used to try to do. Now, the more mature Josh Allen, he just spreads the ball around, takes what the defense gives him, and he's picking his battles better. When he does have to put the Superman cape on and do it, he does it. So very excited. And the defense is playing great team defense. They pressured the shit out of Mahomes. He was under duress the whole game. They were on his ass like white on rice. They were on his ass all day. And I guess it's the highest percentage of pressures that he's faced in 3 years. I heard somebody say that. So, the pick early on in the game, Terrell Bernard did a great job spying him. They kept him in the pocket. And I think the Bills have closed the gap on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, everybody's saying, whoa, wait a minute, Slick. This is just a regular season game. The Bills are 4-1 against the Chiefs in the regular season, and they're 0-3 against Mahomes in January. I get it, okay? I get it. But listen, This is a different team. And Kansas City is a different team as well. Now, this is the first time they've given up 30 points in I don't know how long. Somebody said 20 games, 30 games. Their defense hasn't given up that many points that they did against as the Bills scored on them Sunday. So, listen, I just think this is our fucking year, okay? That's just the way I feel about it, damn it. All right. I just think this is the best roster that we've had yet that could beat Kansas City. Period. End of story. So we'll see what happens. We got the bye week now. We're kind of banged up. This is coming at a great time. And Matt Milano is now practicing. So there's a chance that he could come back for the San Francisco game after the bye, which is a Sunday night game, by the way. And then we've got some tough games coming up. You got the Rams and then the Lions. That's going to be tough. But listen, we've closed the gap on Kansas City. And not only that, but we're on their ass now for the number 1 seed. We may not catch them, but we're not going to let them relax. It's not like they can, rest their starters in week 17 because there's so many games ahead of everybody. No, we're right on their ass. So wouldn't that be great if somehow we could snatch that number 1 seed away? I guess the chances of us getting the number 1 seed now are about 35%. So, hey, it's better than it was before Sunday's game, right? You're damn tootin'.
Medication time. Medication time.
And how about that E. coli outbreak? Did you hear about this? That's right. There's an E. coli outbreak that has to do with organic carrots. Evidently, 1 person is dead and 15 have been hospitalized. These are baby organic carrots, and they are sold under different brand names. Some of the big ones you may have heard of: Trader Joe's, Cal Organic, Bunny Love, and Wegmans. So if you got any of these carrots, you might want to ditch these, although they claim they've recalled them all, some of these bagged organic carrots, which is just another one of my 99 reasons not to eat healthy. Fucking, if I'm going to die from E. coli, it's going to be like eating a cheeseburger, okay? Not bagged carrots. That's not the way I want to go out.
Let's inhale some drugs together.
And speaking of drugs, Matt Cocaine Gaetz. What do you think the odds are that this clown is going to be approved for Attorney General? Word has leaked out some of the congressional investigation into him that he allegedly paid for 2 women in 2019, get this, to travel to New York to have sex, watch his appearance on Fox News, and attend a Broadway show.
You're part of a league of morons.
Wow. Not only you get to have sex with me, but you get to watch my appearance on Fox News. Huh? How about that? Jesus, what an egomaniac this guy is. In an interview with ABC News, Juju Chang, Florida attorney Joel Leopard, revealed new details regarding his client's closed-door testimony before the private bipartisan committee, including that his clients told congressional investigators that Gaetz paid for them to travel across the state lines to have sex on at least 2 occasions. The attorney also said the women provided the committee with text messages that allegedly they exchanged with Gaetz about the acquisition of drugs and payments that the attorney said were in part for sex. I don't know. Does that include the Broadway show too, or is that extra? Is that extra for that? I don't know. Wow. So I mean, this dude could be the nation's top cop. But hey, you got to look in the mirror. This is what America voted for. This is the best we can do. So so it's a cabinet of creeps is what it looks like. All right. Listen, I've got to get back to my hobby, which is right now I'm working on my antique rodent trap collection. So I've got to get back to that. Until next time, remain calm, circle the wagons, live fast, die old. Go Bills, weed, whiskey, and Warren Zevon. Peace out.
Hail to the king, baby.